Hey y'all, and welcome to Shida's Chronicles. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a couple of scholarships in the UK for international students, both graduate and undergraduate students. And these scholarships range from full tuition scholarships to full tuition plus scholarships. That is, some cover beyond the full tuition and you get a stipend or even summer funding in addition to the full tuition scholarship. So before we dive right in, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're watching without subscribing. So let's start. The first scholarship is the International Excellence Scholarship at the University of St. Andrews, and this is available to international students who will be studying at St. Andrews for an undergraduate degree starting in 2023 with an overseas fee status. And this scholarship will cover your full tuition fees. So this is just a full tuition fee scholarship for undergraduate students, and the deadline to apply is January 31, 2023. And in order to be eligible for this scholarship, you need to be a non-UK student entering your first year of an undergraduate degree. And this also includes direct entry into year 2. And you must be in the top 10% of your school. And you should also expect to fulfill like an ambassadorial role and represent the university at a number of events in exchange for your scholarships. So if this sounds like something you might be interested in, check out the University of St. Andrews. And in order to apply, simply go to the scholarships and funding section in your application, and after you've applied to a new course beginning in the academic year 2023, you'll be provided with login details for the My Application portal, and you must allow at least 2 working days for processing and issue of your login details before you can apply for the scholarship. And you'll be required to provide a statement of motivation in support of your application, not more than 250 words, and this should actually include your reasons for applying for the scholarship, explaining how you would expect to benefit from the opportunities this award provides, and describing how you think you might contribute to the community while studying at the University of St. Andrews. And in addition to this, you'll be required to provide 2 references, both an academic and personal letter of recommendation, not more than 200 words each. So this is just like a brief summary of like the application process. For you to get detailed information, make sure to go to the official website to get detailed information. Links on how to get there is in the description box, so definitely check it out. Now moving on to the next scholarship, which is Nottingham Developing Solutions Master's Scholarship. So this scholarship is Nottingham's flagship master's scholarship, founded in 2001 for students from African, South Asian, and other selected Commonwealth countries. And it is designed for international students who want to make a difference to the development of key economic, environmental, structural, social, or political structures in their home country. And this scholarship will cover 50% of 100% of full-time master's tuition fee. So basically, it would be determined whether they'll be covering half or full tuition fees, I guess, based on a number of factors, and you would know when you're awarded. So in order to be eligible for this scholarship, you must be domiciled in Africa, India, or one of the selected Commonwealth countries, be classed as an overseas student for fee purposes, basically be an international student, and hold an offer to start a full-time master's program at the University of Nottingham, UK, studying in the Faculty of Engineering, Medicine and Health Sciences, or the Faculty of Social Sciences and Science, or science, whichever one works. And the deadline, I forgot to mention that the deadline to apply is May 17, 2023, May 17 of this year, which is actually quite far down. However, recognizing that there might be a lot of applications, you might definitely want to apply earlier so that you can be considered for the full tuition fee aspect of this scholarship. So how do you apply for this scholarship? You must apply for and receive an offer to study a full-time master's at the University of Nottingham before applying for this scholarship. So you search for courses and find out how to apply. Just visit their website to get detailed information. And when you have received your offer, you can apply through the scholarship section of the application system Nottingham Hub. And if you received an offer for like a Masters of Research course, email the scholarship team on this email on the screen for instructions on how to apply. You really do not need to put this down. Just go to their official website to get detailed information on how to apply for this scholarship or how to even apply for a program, because you must apply for and receive an offer to study a full-time master's program before you can apply for this scholarship. So I encourage you to check it out if this sounds like something you might be interested in. Moving on, we have the President's PhD Scholarship at Imperial College London, and this scholarship is aimed at high-performing undergraduate or master students who have a strong desire to undertake a PhD program at a world-class research institution. And this scholarship would provide you with the opportunity to receive full funding for tuition and fees and a generous stipend for a 3.5-year PhD place at Imperial College London. And the deadline to apply is March 3, 2023. And in order to be eligible for this scholarship, you need to be a PhD applicant. So it's open to only new PhD applications, and there are no restrictions on nationality. So applications from talented candidates from Imperial, London, the UK, and worldwide are accepted, and you must have received or due to receive a first class or equivalent in an undergraduate or perhaps an integrated master's degree. So basically like undergraduates, and then all this 4+1, 3+1 program style. So you must have received or due to receive a first class or equivalent in an undergraduate degree. Candidates with standalone master's qualifications must have achieved the distinction, or where this has yet to have been achieved, be able to provide evidence of high performance that will lead to a distinction. So this allows candidates who have demonstrated excellence at master's level but not achieved a first class undergraduate degree to apply. So basically, if you did not have a first class at an undergraduate level, so your bachelor's, you didn't have a first class, but you did excellently well in your master's level, you're also able to apply. So this gives opportunity, like it says right here, for candidates who have demonstrated excellence at the master's level but they've not achieved a first class undergraduate degree to apply for these scholarships. So how do you apply for the scholarship, right? It says before you apply, you must have made contact with a supervisor in an academic department and at Imperial College London who has agreed to supervise your research project. And supervisors are limited to supervise one scholar at a time. And there isn't a specific application form. You should submit your application for admission to study at Imperial through the online admission system, and your department will put you forward for the scholarship based on academic merit and potential. And there's additional details on the official website if you're interested in this scholarship program. Definitely check it out. This is just like a summary, right? I just lifted parts of it that I feel like would be important just to summarize. I can't go through everything here, so that's why I keep telling you, please visit the official website for detailed information on how to apply. This is just a summary, and I'm not a representative of any of this institution. Disclaimer, if I forget to mention it anywhere else in the video, just providing information. Up next, we have the University of Birmingham Business School MBA Scholarship. So at the University of Birmingham, there are a number of scholarships for students in the 12-month full-time MBA program. They have for their home students, and then they now have for international students. So for international students, there's the Rest of the World MBA Scholarship, which is worth up to 50% of the tuition fees. Then there's the African MBA Scholarship, which is a full fees scholarship valued at £32,580 for this year. And then there's also an Indian MBA scholarship, which is a full fees scholarship, also same value as the African MBA scholarship. So if you're from a country in Africa or from India, these full fees scholarships might appeal to you if you're interested in pursuing an MBA. And the deadline to apply is March 3, 2023. And in order to be eligible for this scholarship, you will need to be in financial need as determined by the university. So that's for the African MBA scholarship and the Indian MBA scholarship. You need to be in financial need. And for the African MBA scholarship, The scholarship holder will be for the continent of Africa, and for the Indian MBA scholarship, the scholarship holder will be from India, and for the rest of the world MBA scholarship, it is open to any other person out there for a 50% tuition scholarship. This is not a full scholarship. I just added it because it's open to other international students. So basically, like I said here, like those who are not eligible for the UK home MBA scholarship, this is open to them. Now, how do you apply for this scholarship? You must complete the online scholarship application form, a link to which will be emailed to you shortly after you have received an offer from the University of Birmingham for a 12-month full-time MBA program. So you need to apply and receive an offer of admission before you can apply for this scholarship. And they said to read the instruction in that email and the application form carefully before submitting it. If you do not complete the application form using the link in the email, you will not be considered for one of the MBA scholarships. So definitely go to the official website for detailed information for how to apply for the MBA program if you're interested, and how to apply for the scholarship. Next, we have the Ashinaga Huawei Scholarship at the University of Huawei, and I believe in a previous video I briefly mentioned the scholarship. And this scholarship is in partnership with the Ashinaga Association in the UK, and they are offering 25 scholarships for students from sub-Saharan Africa who have been orphaned or grew up with a single parent to study and live at Huawei for 3 to 4 years. And this scholarship will cover full tuition fees, travel, visa, and living costs, including leadership training and summer funding. And in order to be eligible for this scholarship, in addition to the previous criteria that you should have grown up with like a single parent, or you should be an orphan, you must be from these countries on the screen right here. And in order to apply for the scholarship, you must first register for the Ashinaga Africa Initiative program, and only students who register for the program are deemed eligible and will receive the application form by email. So each decision about an applicant's eligibility is based on the criteria that I mentioned previously and your academic record. And after registration, eligible candidates will be invited to complete the full application form. And after reviewing each application, successful candidates will be invited to the Ashinaga assessment in April 2023, where they will conduct individual interview and an examination to better understand the students' academic abilities and career goals in sub-Saharan Africa. And they expect that students must bring all original academic documents and identification documents, right? Because for you to be eligible, you have to be from these countries on the screen. So you must bring all necessary identification documents to the interview. And failure to do so may result in dismissal from the application process. So visit the official webpage for detailed information on how to apply for this undergraduate scholarship if this appeals to you. Finally, we have the Arts and Humanities Research Council White Rose College of the Arts and Humanities Collaborative Doctoral Awards, and these awards are hosted at the University of York, University of Sheffield, and the University of Leeds. So 3 institutions are involved in this. And this award are attached to defined projects at this university. And 8 collaborative doctoral awards are available across the 3 institutions for the October 2023 entry. And the deadline to apply is March 8, 2023, and funding covers £17,668 per annum, plus £550 annual enhancement and tuition fees. So basically you get tuition fees plus stipend to cover your living expenses and an annual enhancement. And in order to be eligible for these doctoral awards, it's open to basically both international and UK students, and these awards are actually attached to specific projects which are yet to be advertised, but they will be advertised in the week of January 30, 2023. And by the time you start your PhD study, they expect that you have a first class or 2-1 honors degree or equivalent and a master's level qualification. And in order to apply for this award, you need to submit your expression of interest. And while submitting that, you need to include a CV with details of your academic qualifications and any relevant work experience, and a cover letter comprising a 2-page statements to convey your motivation and enthusiasm for the project and to demonstrate your suitability for your intended PhD studies with the university and project partner, and to address your understanding of the expectation of being a member of the training program. So if shortlisted, you must complete a PhD program application before interview, basically letting you know that then if you're shortlisted, there will be an interview, of which before the interview you have to complete a PhD program application. And there's detailed information on their website. So as always, I'm going to tell you to visit the official website for additional information. And applications will be advertised in January/February 2023, probably around that January 30 time frame that they noted that they would advertise the specific project. So yeah, and with that, people, we've come to the end of this video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if this has been helpful to you. Till next time, I remain your wonderful girl, Shiju. Bye.